Okay, so you guys hopefully have already done these 26 questions on your own. I'm just going over this to help you guys out. We're putting F for function and NF for not a function. If it's not a function, we circle or highlight the reason. So number one, all three of these X values are different. We're good. It's a function. Number two, all three of these X values are different. We're good. It's a function. Here, they're all different. Function it is. Here, they're all different. Function. 1, 1, 1. Oops. That is going to be a problem for us. Those X values are repeating. It is not a function. Here, 2 is being repeated. Not okay. Not a function. And here, 2 is being repeated again. Not okay. Not a function. And whoop, 3 is being repeated. Not a function. So it looks like we had 4 functions in a row, followed by 4 not functions in a row. Going down our tables, all 4 of these are different. That's a function. All 4 of these are different. That's a function. Here we have 2 being repeated. It's going to different places. That one, not a function. Scrolling down, we got 1 being repeated, going to 2 different places. Not a function. That's our problem. All of these are different. Yay, that's a function. And all of these are different. That's a function. All right, we're moving right along. Let's check these out. Oh, I can tell right away. 1 has 2 arrows coming from it. Not a function. Here we have 1 arrow coming from each of our X values. Yay, it's a function. Oh man, this one violates in 2 different places. 1 has 2 arrows coming out of it, and 5 has 2 arrows coming out of it. That's just not okay, man. Not a function. And in this one, oh yeah. Remember, it doesn't matter if they're going to the same place. We just need each of these X values to be unique. So here we're checking our vertical line test. If I'm going through, none of these X values are being repeated. This one is a function. Now notice, this one is a vertical line. It definitely fails the vertical line test. That X value is being used a whole bunch of times. That one is not a function. This one I can highlight or circle a whole bunch of different places, but there's just 2 examples of that X value being repeated. It is not a function. Sorry. This one, ooh, I'm going to highlight that line right there. You see how those 2 points have the same X value? Not a function. All right, check, 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 check. This one works out. And we saw from our examples that circles are not good. It fails in a bunch of different places. So not a function there. I'm going to get off my highlighter tool real fast because that was making it tough for me to write things. So let's plot these points, shall we? We should be able to tell just from the ordered pairs that this one is not a function. But even still, let's go ahead and graph it because it asks us to 3, 4, -1, 2, and 5, 3. We see that right here at -1. If I were to draw a vertical line through that, it's going to hit those 2 points. It's not a function. This one, again, from our ordered pairs, we can tell that it is a function because all of our X values are different. But again, it asks us to graph. No harm in that. 0, 2. And 2, 3. Notice none of those X values are repeating. We have a function. And that takes care of our practice problems for today. Hope you guys got them all right. Talk to you tomorrow.